firearms can be a great way for a family to spend time together and enjoy the sports of shooting. But there are 4 universal rules that should be followed by anyone that's going to be around a firearm, especially if you're going to be using one. And we're going to discuss those now. The number 1 rule is that we treat every firearm as if it's loaded. That means we don't point it at anything, we don't point it at ourselves, we don't point it at anything that's value, because the one time you think that maybe it's not unloaded is going to be the time we have an accident, and that's a bad time, okay? So the first rule, always treat every firearm like it's loaded. The second rule is that we want to keep our finger off of the trigger until we're on target and we're ready to fire. So that means anytime we're doing reloads or having to manipulate the gun in any sort of way, we want to get that finger well outside of the trigger guard and off the trigger. The third rule is that we don't want to point the gun at anything we're not willing to destroy. Okay, that includes our hands, our feet, our friends, our big screen TV, any of those things we don't want to point the gun at that we find value, just in case the gun happens to go off. And the fourth and final rule is that we know what our target is and what's beyond it. So if we follow all 4 of these rules all the time, then firearm safety is going to make shooting firearms and the shooting sports very, very safe for everyone involved, which is very important. You have to remember that firearm safety is everyone's responsibility.